Okay, we're here at eRetail Europe with Molly Williams. You spoke about your work at Siemens. So, what is your biggest challenge at the moment?
My biggest challenge is bringing change to all 350,000 of our employees who are spread across 200 different countries, speaking multiple different languages, and communicating in a way that's understandable and consumable across multiple technologies to get the messages I'm trying to convey across. And I would say it's just globalism, localism, and kind of this multi-device world we live in. Being able to deliver our value proposition is probably the most challenging.
Yeah, so, what's your how you go about that? Because it sounds like a tremendous task.
Um, well, you have to have a lot of energy, and you have to be able to realize your achievements in small sprints in order to be able to work up to kind of a big bang. You have to be nimble. You have to understand what your customer is thinking, whether it's, in my case as a Siemens employee, whether it's someone on my managing board versus an employee at my headquarters versus an employee who's working in one of our manufacturing organizations. So it's knowing the market, it's being responsive, and you also have to like what you do. That's really important. And I feel really good about the fact that the project I'm working on touches our entire workforce. So it's something that really inspires me when I wake up in the morning.
And do you travel a lot? Do you go there yourself personally, or do you do anything digitally, or how do you? So, what in practical terms, what do you do to drive the change?
So actually we are running programs where we are going into the different markets, and we're meeting with, in my project I'm supporting our employees, so we're meeting with our employees on the ground and headquarters. We're communicating through every digital channel that we can, through a Siemens social network, through town hall meetings, through banners, and skinning elevators. I mean, creating videos. I think we're being fairly comprehensive in using the tools that are available to us and seeing how we can leverage and repurpose those tools over time.
And where do you see what is the biggest potential of failure? In these kinds of projects.
Well, I would say failure is not really an option, but I think you have to have room to fail along the way, and that's the difference. If you don't want to fail quickly, really, you want to learn quickly. And I really think that if failure is a real option for you, then it becomes a real possibility. So you have to kind of position failure differently.
Because a lot of tech entrepreneurs say failure is good. We like that. What do you feel about it?
So I agree, failure is good, but you also have to understand how to achieve your goal. And making mistakes along the way is part of the process. But if you're making mistakes continuously because you aren't spending enough time on your execution, or you're not spending enough time, or you're spending too much time thinking and doing and not enough time implementing, these are the things that should be corrected, and they should prevent failure. So.
Now you're dealing with customer experience. If you look around you, brands at the moment, what is the biggest mistake they make? What do they do wrong most often in that customer experience?
Let's see. I would say assuming they know the customer. I think our customers are diverse, and I think our customers are in control. And we have to continuously create an environment where we're not providing a paternal perspective to our customers, but we need to enable them through access to information. And I think this is where brands who are looking to control that experience, either by limiting internet in the store, or or actually more segmenting too strongly, are not allowing the flexibility to have a real genuine relationship with their customer.
Because knowing the customer is something every company now says, but they seem not always doing it. So what goes wrong?
I think it's, I think you have everyone moving toward personas and customer journeys, but they're basing these personas and customer journeys on these kind of fictitious characters, and they're not really drawing that back into real people. I can't tell you how many design products I've been involved in where my customer journeys are people who I can't relate to or I don't know. And so you kind of have to make sure that your customer journeys are reflective of the actual situation. Yeah, that would be my recommendation around that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.